What's up guys, this is Quante and welcome back to more Let's Play Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. So if you recognize this screen, this is the screen after you beat the first level, meaning that we're taking the top path playthrough now and going through the second level, the clock tower. And so yeah, I'm starting all over from the beginning practically, and I guess that's sort of what makes this game fresh, taking all sorts of alternate pathways and making it so you can play the game twice, you know. If you enjoyed it that much, you know, playing the game again feels all new. How about that? Unless you didn't mix up the paths, but still, whatever. So like I promised, I am going to be showing every level that this game has to offer, even if it kills me. Because I know, like, Stage 7, I'm really hoping there are no levels that are as worse as Stage 7. Because Stage 7 was just kind of boring, and overtly hard for no apparent reason. And that's what one of my friends actually thought about this level, because the clock tower is sort of challenging, for it to be a second level anyway, because it has like a lot of random gimmicks and crap like that, and I accidentally used my clock. Oh well. I almost thought the game froze for a minute and that sort of scared me, but whatever. The clock tower has a lot of random gimmicks that are probably never really seen in NES at all. Like, I bet this was revolutionary for people who had seen this for the first time, like these swinging pendulums that Trevor's legs phase through. As you know, he's much more unique than the other guys, and that's pretty much what he has to do. He has to stop all the vampires that are coming through, because he's here to fight for me and you. Whatever, freaking Danny Phantom, why am I quoting that, or singing that theme song from, as that... I can't talk. I can't really talk at all, and my commentary is going to crap. This is what I get for recording in the mornings. I can't really think straight, and not to mention I'm recording while people are in the house, so that's sort of distracting, you know. As long as no one makes any random noises or walks in on me, I'll be fine, but still, the fact that people are actually in here, it's freaking distracting, and I keep thinking about that. Like, oh, who's gonna walk in? I don't really know. But whatever. So those spikes are instant kill, and these Medusa heads pretty much make that worse, because Medusa heads will knock you back in the pits and all sorts of stuff, and Medusa heads and stairs are practically your worst enemy in this level, because Medusa heads are pretty much everywhere, and you have to have careful timing when dealing with them. I guess that's just to try to get you used to them practically early in the game, but you don't really see them anywhere else in, you know, large quantities like you do in this level. Like, they appeared in certain other levels. Stage 7 is the main one I'm thinking of, but you don't really see Medusa heads all that much, so I don't really know why they're just throwing them at you so much in this level. But I guess just stay on stairs when you're dealing with them, so you don't have to freaking go through Belmont syndrome and get knocked back into pits and crap like that. It's one of the most annoying things. And starting back from like 2 screens back is also really annoying, so freaking don't die. The only thing I can really say about the clock tower is just never stop. Like, if you keep on going, you know, you pretty much don't have to worry about dying. Just stop occasionally to whip a freaking Medusa head, or even use the clock if you have a clock. Because I remember, like, where I got my clock is actually where one of my friends who recorded this video got holy water, and I actually wish I had holy water, because that would make this boss just about as easy as it already is. But whatever. Don't really need holy water. And the clock practically does nothing during bosses, so it's useless. I don't know. It's useful for the entire level, though. Ironic, you know, clock being useful in the clock tower. But yeah, let's fight this giant gorilla guy. And God, he's freaking fast. He's just about as easy as the first boss, actually. He takes a lot of damage with one whip swing. And he throws knives and axes and crap like that, but he's still not that hard. But freaking get down here, monkey. You're freaking climbing all over the place. Just drop down. You know what? I'm gonna take care of this. There we go. He freaking fell, like, so hard. Oh well. So yeah, that was a really easy second boss. But wait. He's a partner? What? So just like Alucard, you know, he shrinks down and tells us his name and frickin' everything. Like, he dreamed he was turned into a ghost. Please take me with you. My family was killed by Dracula. What will you do? So I'll take him with me. I can help a lot because I am very fast. And that he is. He's actually one of the more useful partners in the game. I mean, all the partners in this game are pretty useful, but Grant he has the best control in the game. But yeah, what's happening? The bridge fell. Oh no! So now we have Grant the Pirate with us. Grant Dynasty, I think that's his name. Or I could have just pronounced that really wrong. I know I just pronounced really wrong because I didn't use my tongue when talking, which is impossible. I just sound really dumb right now. I need to stop talking. But it's a Let's Play, so I have to talk, no matter how bad the commentary is. But yeah, so this is Grant Dynasty, and he has the best control in the entire game. Mainly because he is the fastest character in the game. He can freaking climb walls, which makes platforming really easy in certain places. And he actually has control over his jumps in the air. So it's almost like, you know, when playing Mario, you know, you have complete control over your jumps and you can move in the air. Grant is sort of the exact same way. So using Grant is pretty fun. And you can ensure that you don't die like I just did, you know, clinging the walls. Even though clinging the walls is really awkward to do, and switching, you know, from... It's hard to explain, but, like, going from, like, wall to wall can actually just be sort of weird in terms of control. Like, if doing stuff like this, like going from edge to edge on blocks and stuff, can be pretty awkward feeling. And it's not particularly the thing that I recommend doing with Grant, simply because that's the easiest way to die. Because if you don't do the certain button combination right, you're just gonna slip off the wall and fall into a pit or something. But this is one of the longest levels in the game, and we're just going back down to the beginning. But Grant makes that easy, like really easy actually. So use Grant when going all the way back down. Even using Trevor to go back down is pretty easy, because all you really have to do is just jump and just make sure you land on a platform if you're lucky enough. And god, it's glitching. Okay. Yeah, I think I get stuck in that place every time I play the game, just to be completely honest, and that's pretty embarrassing. But whatever. So, Grant has all these things that are good about him, except for his weapon. He has a really short-range weapon, and it takes more hits to kill, like, certain enemies, or practically all enemies, but he can use his weapon actually faster than anyone else in the game, so that really makes up for it, simply because you can stab, like, a bone pillar or something a million times, and it's just great. You know, Grant's a great partner in this game. But yeah, we got that done in 7 minutes. That's actually not bad. I could probably do, like, the second level. Or the third level, should I say. Whatever. So yeah, now we have to make a large detour now that the bridge fell and we can't get to Castlevania fast enough. And we're in Mad Forest again. And you still have to go through this part of Mad Forest if you go on the other pathway, so that's pretty cool to know. You know, like we did the whole owl thing when we were freaking going to get Alucard and stuff like that. So that's cool that they sort of interconnect the levels. But not only that, but you actually have a part of Mad Forest that you don't go through if you go on the bottom path. So they sort of, you know, still make things feel really, really fresh. But the only reason I'm probably doing this is because this is a really short level segment. It's not really that big of a level at all, actually. So, whatever. I guess one more tidbit about Grant is that the sub-weapons he can only use 2 of the sub-weapons. He can only use the axe and he can only use the knife, just like he did in the boss fight, so that's sort of, you know, referencing that. So, if you're planning on using any other freaking weapon with Grant, you can't do it. You know, you can use 2 of the most useless weapons in the game. Well, the axe really isn't that useless, but the knives are. Not to mention, Grant has his own knife, even though it's not really a throwing knife, but whatever. I say but whatever a lot, and that's kind of annoying. It's why I say pretty much and but whatever a lot, and that's really annoying. But should I do Mad Forest in this part? I mean, most of these parts have been really, really short, but whatever. But whatever again. Yeah, I think I'm just going to end the part off here. And so, in the next episode, we'll be going through Mad Forest and getting the next partner. Spoilers!